He said he gonna love my big booty. I mean, just cause he went to jail, it don't mean that all men are the same that go to jail. I mean, it sounded to me like you hate it, cause just cause he went to jail, don't mean he can't be good to me and my kids. Don't mean he can't be a good role model. I mean, I gotta help him get a job and everything, but that don't mean nothing.
Is he taking care of you?
Yeah, he taking care of me.
He got a job?
No, he ain't got no job.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
People, welcome to Facts 100. And I ask that if you in fact are new to the channel, please by all means hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. People, I just want to talk to you briefly about the word listen. And a lot of times when it comes to the word listen, it's not verbal. Sometimes listening is visual. And what you just heard was a girl named Shaquita who called in on the fax line. And we had a little conversation about listening. And what she tried to tell me was that when she went on a picnic, when she went to pick a nigga, because ain't that what y'all say picnics are? White people coined the phrase, pick a nigga. When she went to picnic, she picked a dude that was in prison. She's not listening to the dude. He doesn't have a job, et cetera, et cetera. People, listening goes both ways. For the perspective of this, he should not be in a relationship with her because he should be trying to get himself together. For the mere fact that he got with a woman with kids, and the second he get a job at McDonald's and bring home his $200 a week check, do you think she's gonna be sitting up in the cut saying, pause, don't give me anything, you need to get yourself together? No, the second he bring home his $200 check, she's gonna say, me and the kids need, et cetera, et cetera. Listening goes both ways. People, I was listening to a commercial on FX, and it said, welcome to the broadcast premiere of Venom. And I said, the world broadcast premiere. So I said, the people over at FX, they really packaged up the fact that they're going to be showing Venom tonight, that they said it's going to be the world broadcast premiere. So a person that didn't know that Venom been out for 5-6 years now will think that, oh, FX be broadcast premiering stuff. But if you wasn't listening, it said that FX world broadcast premiere. So that meant it's been out already. We're just broadcasting it and premiering it on FX. I need y'all to follow me. My drink match. Oh my. Oh, that's good. That's energy drink mixed with Kool-Aid, mixed with limeade, excuse me. Now I'm gonna talk to you guys about listening. People, I am a terrible example of an ex-love listener. I'm a terrible example. For 11.5 years, I had my anal cavity toyed with by my family because I wasn't listening. What my family told me was, nigga, we don't give a fuck about you. You're a black man. I'm going to go to court and sell the world on the black man myth. Because that's what I was fighting. I was fighting the myth of the black man. For all those that say, no, I don't just necessarily agree with that, or how do you make it's easy to sell the world on how the black men are. I need y'all to follow me though. But I'm blaming myself. As the great Sister Shalakemia says, I came to get you right on the day. So I came to get y'all right on listening. You know, when you first meet somebody, that is the great time to listen, because they are, in fact, giving you the blueprint as to what to expect later on in a relationship. And let me give you an example. I was talking to this woman that I used to date, and she said that the individuals that she ultimately had a baby with, when they first met, he didn't have a car. He had a car, but it was in a shop. And I said, before you tell me anything, tell me where I'm wrong. You met him and he had a car, and it was in a shop. Yeah, the car was in the shop. And don't tell me he took the car was in the shop, and the people at the garage messed his car up. She said, yeah. And said, don't tell me they messed his car up so much that he got rid of it, and it was like a year and a half later before he got a car. She was like, oh, wow. I said, yeah. You see, you wasn't listening. Because what a man does is, a man, when his car's in the shop, he continues to roll on. That's what men do. Facts. We have a contingency plan in place. What we don't do is have our car in the shop, but we need our girl to help us. Definitely not somebody we just met, putting that burden on them. But she wasn't listening to this individual. So all I'm telling you here today is, when people are talking to you, even though it's not verbal, listen. It'll save you a lot of heartache. The problem with 50-year-olds that I've tried to date, they tend to listen to me and hear stuff that I didn't even say, take things out of context, etc. But I'll listen to the individuals that they dated in their past, and I'm saying, where was all this at then? You see, a lot of people say to me, Chris, you talk a lot. Come. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. My listening, I'm sorry. People say I talk a lot. My talking, it's got nothing on how well I listen. Nothing. Do you know that if you had mice and you was in this room, which is facing the front of the house, do you know that when I walk on the floor, mice is here, the creeping in the floor, all the way in the other end of the house? That's how they know where you're at. They don't see you, but they listen for you. Do you know that if you got roaches and you're in the sink, when you take your cup and you sit it down on the counter, they hear the vibration in the cabinets and everything, so they know where you're at. Yeah, you can make noise. Yeah, they only come out in the dark, but make noise in the dark. They won't come out. They know you're there. They just can't see you. But they listen more than they see. That's a roach. That's a roach. I said it many times in the past. Roaches are a lot smarter than, oop. I'm going to bleep it out. Listen, y'all. All you got to do is listen. All you got to do is listen. Even when you're looking, listen with your vision too. Maybe you don't like what you're hearing. Appreciate you guys for being here, man. And I just want to thank you guys for listening to these facts that I dropped at 100%. Later, y'all.